Hi everybody, welcome to Hot Mess Crafting. I got 5 snowman DIYs for you guys today. And let's go ahead and get started. We got some lights here, candles. They came from Dollar General. I don't normally spend retail price, but I did for this DIY. Now, unfortunately, they're duds. They don't work, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is take some cotton balls and we're going to stretch them out. And it's hard to do this without them ripping, which is totally fine for this DIY. It didn't matter. But we're going to stretch them out, and then we're going to hot glue them onto our candlestick parts. See how it ripped? But that's all right. It didn't matter. It still works. So we're going to have some hot glue. And then put our cotton balls on there. Yeah, I didn't know they didn't work. I should have checked them before I did my cotton balls, but I didn't. But it's okay. So we're going to get both of them covered. And then what we're going to do is add some Mod Podge. And I let mine dry overnight. You're going to want to, if you try this, you're going to want to definitely let them dry overnight. It just makes it easier when you want to put your face on there and things aren't getting smudged and all that. See, there we go. We got them all wrapped. Now we're going to add our Mod Podge all over. I hope you guys are doing good. It's getting colder and colder here in Indiana. Everybody in Indiana is getting sick. This is pretty much every winter, though. But hopefully all of you are doing well. You guys will have to let me know in comments which DIY is your favorite. If you consider trying one. Okay, now the bottom pieces and the piece that the bulbs screw into, we're going to paint black. These are really easy DIYs, at least I think so. So hopefully you guys might find one that you really like and want to recreate. So here we go. Now we're going to take some puffy paint and we're going to make his eyes and his nose and his mouth. So we're going to make some super cute snowman candle holders. Candles, Lord help. Candles. And then we got our orange puffy. Gonna make his little carrot nose. And then I do let that dry overnight too. Now we're going to add some hot glue and we're going to put that into the base. Now since my lights were dull, duds, I'm going to make mine look kind of like it's glowing, So I took some yellow puffy paint and we're going to paint it and then add some shimmer to make it look like, it's glowing. I wasn't about to throw them out and waste them. I still think they came out cute. I guess there's one plus side to this, like I'm not wasting batteries, so. And batteries are way more expensive. See how easy and quick this is, y'all? All we got left is the shimmer and the scarf. I felt like there was too much space and he needed a little scarf, so I do add one of those. Oh, I forgot. I do add this puffy white paint to like he's melting a little bit. Yeah, I was trying to be careful not to mess up his face. And now we're adding a little bit of that white sand from Dollar Tree. I'm really liking this white sand look. It looks like a snowy, frosty look. Here's that Rust-Oleum glitter paint that I love. And then we're going to add that to our bowl. And there we go. See our little scarf? All you do is just tie it on. That's it. And here we are. They're all done. I think they look so cute. Now we're heading into DIY number 2. Y'all, this one is super, super easy. Now, this paste came from Dollar General. I got it for like $1. I always try to wait for like clearance sales and then grab stuff. The chunky yarn was given to me, which I was so excited about. So we're just going to add a dot of glue, add a piece of our yarn, and then we're going to start making a circle. See how we're going around and around? This is going to be the bottom of our snowman. Oops, sorry, I hit my phone. This is so easy. You just got to keep going round and round. And then you work on the middle part of them, and then the head, and then we're also going to create him a hat out of the same yarn. I think this one was simple, but still pretty. I'm still learning that, simple can be okay too. So I'm working on that. See how we got the bottom, the belly, and the head. Some of that was coming up a little bit, so I'm just adding a little extra glue. Now here we go. We're going to start making the hat. And I'm going to be quiet so you can watch. Now for the top, we're just going to cut off a little piece. I was trying to determine how big I wanted the top hat to be. So I do shorten it a little bit. See, I'm going to cut some off. And then I'm going to cut extra pieces off to match that. That way we know it's all going to be even. See how we add glue and then just fold it over. So it looks like one piece. See how I'm closing up that gap? See, look how easy that was and quick. Now, Rust-Oleum glitter paint, but in rose gold. This is so pretty. I'm sure a lot of you know I get it from Menards. It's made for walls, but I use it in projects. And if that's what you're using it for, it will last you a long time. I'm talking probably a year. So for $27, you really get your money's worth if you're doing like me in small projects. But you can get it probably from Lowe's, Home Depot. Like I said, I get mine from Menards. Amazon only, from what I've saw so far, they only sell the clear one. But they have rose gold, harvest gold, clear, silver. Look how pretty that is. I love how it made the wood look. Now we're just going to add a simple bow. And that's it, y'all. So easy, but still so pretty at the same time. If y'all hear a weird noise, it's my kid's projector that we use every night. I know, I'm sure some of y'all have them where it has like the moon and stars on the ceiling. Yeah, I forgot to turn it off. Sorry about that. And there we go. I think it came out so cute. I hope you guys, if you're new, you'll consider subscribing and giving this video a big thumbs up. That really helps my channel. It pushes my videos out to more people, and I would appreciate that so much. Thank you. DIY number 3. So this came from Dollar General. It was only like $1.50, I think it was, because their fall stuff right now is 70% off, so definitely check your Dollar Generals. Like I said, I normally wait for clearance sales to save money. We are a family of 5, and being our boys are autistic, we have a lot of doctor bills, so I try to save money where I can. Now, I tried to save this fall. It did not work. I mean, it was on there good. So that was not salvageable, but that's okay. So I got some white paint here, and we're going to paint the inside and the half beads around. Sorry, y'all, my voice is starting to go out. So I'm going to try not to talk so much. Excuse me. Now that while it's still wet, I'm adding, I forgot the name of it. Cornstarch. Now, one thing I will say is I shouldn't have clear coated it because it messed up my background a little bit. So I should have just left it like that and moved on with my life, you know, that powdery look. But I sprayed it with Rust-Oleum right here, see? But they interacted badly together. So I do not suggest that. Next time I will not spray it. I'll just leave it powdery. Now we're taking some 3D paint, some puffy paint, and we're going to make the face. Sorry, it was clogged. Don't worry, I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to keep them looking crazy. Just taking my paintbrush and spreading it out. I tried to get them even as possible, but I am terrible with eyeballs, okay? Sorry, I left too much in. Here we go, we're going to make the orange nose, carrot nose. Now we're going to add some white dots to his eyes. Now this is a brass 3D puffy paint. And we're going to add a little bit of decoration to his nose, I guess you could say. Okay, now we're going to make a bow, some ribbon that I was given by a friend, and what we're going to do is just wrap it on each other, or fold it, I mean. This is really easy. I'm no professional bow maker. This is just how I do it because it's easy for me. And then I just take a piece of baker's twine and tie it in the middle. Really, really easy. Sorry, I had to adjust my camera. Can y'all see my layers of clothes? Y'all, I am always cold. And in the winter, it's just, oh man. I dress like an Eskimo. Just adjusting it to make sure the sides were even as possible. And then we're just going to create a knot to make sure it's secure. And then that will go on our snowman's head. And she'll look so cute. I was just deciding where I wanted to put it. I ended up going right in the middle. Right there, y'all, my glue gun stopped working, and I was like, what in the world is happening? And I added a little snowflake in the bow, and there she is. I think she's so cute. I hope you guys like her. DIY number 4. Another piece from Dollar General with their 70% off sale. So some things I got cheaper for this sale than Dollar Tree, which is really nice. I know I got some hand towels that were only like 30 cents a piece. These letters came from Dollar General. Now, I was going to do Snow Much Fun. It didn't fit, so I ended up changing it to Snow Day. I was hoping I could do snow much fun. I thought that would be cute, but it didn't work out, which is fine. I just painted that entire piece white. And getting the snow lined up. Now see how I did snow day. Now we're going to take this metallic silver because that silver was so shiny. I didn't like it. So we're going to dull it out a little bit with this metallic silver chalk paint. I probably should have done this beforehand, but I didn't, so it's okay. I was able to get it on there without messing anything up, so that worked out. So, Snowman video was requested, so if there's any more requests, please comment and let me know what you would like to see. Now here's some cotton balls, and we're just going to swirl them around in our hand, roll them, so they look more like a snowman. Right? We don't want no square ones. Well, at least not on this DIY, I didn't. And we're just going to hot glue those to the very top. Do his little butt and belly and head. I did not add hats and arms on these. I left them as is. My husband found these at Dollar Tree for me. So we got the little mini gates or fence pieces and then the trees. They're both from Dollar Tree. And I did not like those green things that were on there. I got them off, but it did break the bottom of my fence a little bit. But that didn't matter to me because you won't be able to see it. Because I add some more of that white Dollar Tree sand for a snowy, frosty look. See how I broke it off? But that's okay. The bottoms you can't see anyhow. We're just going to hot glue those on. Now we're going to use this little piece that's got the wreath on it. I thought that was cute. It worked out. Now I did have to trim another little fence piece to fit, but it still worked out. I just kind of pieced it together. You see how it works? Now we're adding my Barely Art glue, and that's where we're going to add our white sand. And we do have the snowy tree up there too. We got 2 snowmans in a tree now. I've had that sand for like 4 years, and I'm like, it is time to do something with it. Now I made up some snowflakes. I get mine off Amazon. I added some white paint to them and then some glue and some white sand so they look frosty. And there we have it. Snow day. We got snowflakes. We got a snowy tree. We got our snowmen. I really love how this came out. I hope you do too. And it wasn't hard. Last DIY, y'all. So I got a bunch of these from the thrift store. Little wood pieces. I think they were made for like a wedding or something. My Peppy clay. And we have wooden eggs I got from Michael's 2 years ago, I think. I drilled holes on the bottom. I drilled holes for the arms. Because we're going to actually screw the egg onto that wood piece so our snowman doesn't fall. We're using oatmeal to paint them. because I didn't want white snowmen this time. I wanted a different look. So we're taking our clay. I get my clay off Etsy. Whatever I can put in the link or the description box, I will. Whatever links I can find for like the clay or stuff like that, I'll have it in the description box for y'all. Now we're taking the clay and we're making little heads for our little snow baby and snow parent. So what I did was I pushed it on the egg first. See, they're already screwed into the wood so they don't move. I'm making that indention. Getting that indention made so I can put the glue on there, pop his little head on. Sorry, I left too much in again. Okay, now we got our heads on there. Now we're making the hats. So I grabbed a smaller little wood piece and a bigger one. And we're going to make their hats. Really easy. Right now we're making the base of our hat. We're just going to flatten that out real good. Is it called a brim? I'm not sure. Either way, you'll see. I'll let you watch. If you hear running, I'm so sorry. I'm upstairs, but this is an old house and you can hear everything still. So there's our cute little hat for our baby snowman. And we're just going to paint it black. We do the exact same process for the parent snowman's hat. I say parent snowman because, you know, it could be a man or woman. Yeah, I know I'm getting paint all over my hand, and that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. I enjoy the process, and getting messy is part of the process. Now, I got this from Amazon years ago. You're supposed to be able to dip it in ink and write with it, but we're going to use it to poke our eyes and our little button nose and our smile. It works out so good. And then what we'll do is dip that in black paint and then fill those holes in with black paint so they stand out better. Now, I don't know what you call this. Maybe it's floral wire. I don't know. But I'm taking all that stuff off there so we just have the wire. Because we're now going to create their little stick arms. We're going to fold that in half. That way our arms are even for each side. And then just cut. Now these were a little too long, so I did end up cutting some off. Now we're cutting another piece to go around the arm. So we're folding that in half again, just like we did the bigger one. And then we'll twist these pieces around the bigger pieces to make it look like a stick. And that actually is a lot, like, it's not super thick, but it's actually pretty strong wire. See how I'm cutting some down? It was just way too long. Now we're going to take that and twist it around. One piece goes to one side, one goes to the other, just like a stick would look like. And there we have it. We had made little baby arms. Excuse me, y'all. Now we're taking some Mod Podge. It's my homemade stuff. Gonna put that around because we're gonna give the ground a little frosty, snowy look with some more white sand. We're going to add some trees, and we're going to create our very own sign. And the sign is going to say, "Hello, Winter." And that's seriously what we're saying here in Indiana. I think we're supposed to get snow soon. Now, this is a mindless crafting stamp set. I'll make sure to link that. And we got our little wood piece. That's going to be the sign. We're going to use our Stays On ink. And we're going to stamp that on there. And I got me a skinny little dowel rod piece. And that's going to be the kind of like the pole for our sign. And then we're going to use, I don't remember what they're called. I'm just going to call it a tile piece for the bottom, for the base. I also do add a little bit more snow off camera because I felt like it needed a little bit more. See how we use that tile? Is it Scrabble? Maybe that's it. Scrabble tiles. We're going to add our sign on. And voila. I hope you guys enjoyed these DIYs. I hope it inspired you. I hope you'll give one of them a try. I hope you guys have a great week. And thank you so much for being here and all the support. Bye, y'all.